Mark, game one hasn't gone the way you wanted it to. What positives have you taken away from today?
I thought there was nothing in the game. I thought it was a tight game. They're a team of men, very physical. I thought there should have been a red card after a minute. I thought it was a horrendous tackle. They're a team of blokes. I thought we dominated the ball for large parts without really offering too much in and around their goal.
Was that the tackle from Parks on Jordan Young you're referring to?
There was only one.
And why do you think it wasn't given as a red?
Because it was the first, a minute? If it had been 15 minutes later in the second game, it would have been a straight red.
In terms of chances created, first half very much cancelling each other out, no one really having much in the words of shots. Second half, Hartlepool definitely pushing a bit more. Were you frustrated by the lack of action in the final third of their half?
I don't think they had one. Did they have two shots, did they? So they didn't. The ball went quickly to De Swerve. He's a handful. You have to deal with him and then deal with the bits off that. But I thought we had all of the ball, but we didn't. In the last third, we didn't produce today. We had chances in and around the box to produce a bit of quality. And when you've got Young, Frank, Jarve, Pearson, Sonny, Brett, Greenslade, Dylan Morgan, you expect them, they're in the team to produce that bit of quality like their guy did. He got one sniff and he's put it in the corner, and we didn't do. That was the difference between the two teams.
Would you have liked to see a few more pop shots today? Just to test
Not really.
The keeper?
No. Well, do you know the percentages for scoring outside the box?
Pretty low.
Virtually zero. He was inside the box when he scored, I think, wasn't he?
Just maybe around the edge.
Yeah.
In terms of debuts, you obviously had a few today in forms of Ollie and Brett.
Yeah.
And obviously Aaron starting up front. I mean, how's Aaron feeling at the moment? Because he worked hard today but didn't get much of the ball.
I thought he was a real handful in the first half. I think if you ask their centre halves, they know they've been in a game. And that's what we've brought him in for. He gives us a chance to play off the front a little bit earlier. And he'll be bumps and bruises tomorrow for sure. And I was pleased with his performance. I thought we worked really hard. We controlled large parts of the games, but the thing missing was that bit of quality in the final third. And we've gone up a league, and you ain't going to get as many chances as we did when we're in the National League South.
As you touched upon, then the back four really did look solid, and they restricted Hartlepool to bare minimum chances. You must have been quite happy from a defensive point of view.
Yeah, I thought we looked solid. We looked organised. The big fella's a real handful, but I thought we dealt on the whole pretty well. But again, I'll say the difference between the two teams, that I was nearly going to the hospital and Sally's having a few beers after the game. So that's the difference. We didn't produce in the final third. That could be a set piece. It can be a forward. It could be a midfield player having a shot or a bit of quality. That was the difference between the two teams. There's nothing in the game.
You said before you're expecting another signing through the door in the coming days. Will that be before Braintree next week?
I don't know. We certainly hope so.
What needs to change over the next 7 days? Or do you feel that actually if you went into Braintree with a similar attitude that you would come away from that game with something?
I thought, like I said, we controlled large parts of the game, but we didn't spark in the final third of the pitch. Now, you could say, well, we need to whack the ball quicker forward, and they've got 8 centre-halves on the pitch at the end, and it's pointless us booting the ball up there. And our best moments came when we worked the ball through our little nippy players that we put on, and ended up, we missed an open goal at the end, which makes it a good day. You're not going to get any better chances than that in any game of football. It's a tap in and we have to score.
Well, good luck for next week.
Thanks,
Hopefully,
Jack.
Better form.
Thank you.